Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. This is a quick video about Mercedes ML W163 chassis overhead display. So basically, it's not as important, it's just a display to show you mileage time of your travel and gas consumption and stuff like that. So the bulbs go out on these. So these are the bulbs, tiny little bulbs. They have little caps. See these little green caps, just to match illumination, I assume. So all of these three bulbs on mine went out, and I drive a lot at night, and when I come home I want to see the display. I want to see my time of travel. See, I just try to keep a log of how long it takes me to get from place to place. So I wanted to see it, so every time I have to put the dome light on just to see the display. So what I did is I installed the LEDs in there. So let's just start one thing at a time. Now, when the bulbs go out, obviously you can only see it during daytime, but bulbs are installed right under the display. As you can see, this is LCD here, LCD display, and bulbs are installed in there. So they're soldered in, and that's kind of ridiculous because there is no way to change them. And on top of all that, you have to remove the whole overhead console and take apart this very module that has this LCD display in it. So to get to bulbs, one must remove the actual LCD display, which is a tedious job. You don't want to crack anything, and because this is very fragile, so you remove the display, and obviously you get access to underneath. So what I decided to do is I started to install these LEDs. As you can see, there are LEDs. These are glue-on pieces, but do not rely on glue. I actually also put the self-adhesive tape. I did not use only that, I also glued it down. I don't know why my camera doesn't want to focus on that area. Let me just try to get... Okay, so as we can see, this is a strip, a 3-segment LED from a long strip I have, and it's 12 volts driven, and they're white, which is great. I like white. And obviously you want to connect them to the source of power where bulbs get their power from. So here's one pin down under there, and you see these 3 resistors. So the voltage drops very low. It's 8.4 to about 8.2. I don't know why, it's just weird. So I guess it's just to prevent shorts. The resistors are there in place. So for the LED brightness, it also has to be corrected because they would be quite bright. So I'm going to shut down the flash on the phone. So here we have no flash, just the ambient light. So this is how it looks in this particular brightness I chose with the resistor, because I don't want it to be too bright. At night it would have been annoying, but also a resistor can be installed to alter the brightness. So originally it would have lighted up like such. You can see much brighter. See, that's the difference. So I decided not to go this bright because that's quite bright. I wanted to go a little lower. So now I have to reset the power supply because it goes to sleep. So that's basically what I'm going to leave it at this brightness. If I decide to go and change the brightness, I can always put variable resistor in line, and I can change the brightness and tweak it a little bit. I might actually do it anyway just to have that option. So once it's in the car, I wanted to see, maybe I would want it to have it all the way bright. I don't know yet. So that is basically the idea about this display. There's no way of changing the bulbs. The bulbs are soldered on the board. So these are the bulbs. Obviously they burn out, and hopefully these LEDs will last longer, and it's gonna be nicer looking white display versus like yellowish sort of look. But again, the resistor would probably be a good idea to install now somewhere on the side, so I can tweak it without disassembling a whole assembly again. And that's what I'm going to work on next. Okay, so this is all basically. This is overhead display of W163 ML430 where bulbs burnt out, and that's how you basically fix it. Alright, well, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.